Good afternoon. It feels so good to be back in front of the camera, you guys, and just back interacting with you all. As many of you guys know, as some of you guys probably do not know, I have been going through. Well, first of all, my name is Lisa Kidd. For those of you that are new here and do not know me, I am. I like to consider myself a spiritual strategist, but I do a lot. Okay. Anyways, moving on. You can find out all about me at thelisakid.com. Okay. I have been going through an issue with my hemoglobin and my iron. And you guys, when I tell you it has drained me, I don't think I've ever been so drained before. And it has really taken a toll on me. Okay. So if I've been very flaky over the past month, that's why I've been asleep, literally. All right. But during that time, I also got some major downloads. I got to get in touch with my higher self, our higher self. Okay. And one of the biggest things that I seen right now is that many of us have been placed in a place of stillness. And it manifested with it, many of us in different ways. For some of us, it was literally our health sitting us down. For others of us, it was feeling out of touch, out of connection with spirit. For others, it may have been just feeling confused, foggy, right, in the head. Maybe like, where is this, right? Some of you guys might have been like, oh, it's perimenopause. And for some, it may be. But for some, it's also. So here's the thing. For some, it is very real manifestations of this coming in your physical health. And I will tell you why. Spirit needs you to get completely on top of your health game right now. If there's things that you have been putting off, doctor's appointments, if there's been little aches or things like that that you know that you need to tend to and you've just been putting yourself off, in this next phase, you can't put yourself off anymore any longer. It will literally you. Okay. And I'm just being real with you guys. You know how I am. You know how we get down here. Um, but yeah, that's the level, because the thing is what just happened, the ascension. So everything I was just mentioning was an ascension for many of us. Many of us also went to a phase of shedding, and I mean major shedding. And for many of us, it wasn't a shedding that needed to happen, right? Some of you guys already had clothes cleaned out your closets and things, and it was like, well, why am I doing this again? Because you just went through a cellular level upgrade. This is like a DNA type upgrade. Okay, and things on the inside are literally changing. All right, this was a place, and look, it's, I was going to say, you are choosing the direction that you want to go to. That's what that stillness was. It was you sitting in your heart space. For many of you guys, you remembered a path that you had before, planned out before you, and that you didn't choose, or maybe some that you was like you put on the table. Some of you guys had many paths to choose. Some of them would lead to destruction, and it was like this final, where are we going? You chose the light. For many of you, you chose the light. Some people chose darkness. They chose to close themselves off. Some people chose comfort and not even a way to go. Okay, some people chose mental conflict for themselves. But for many of us, we chose a light. I'm not going to say many. I'm going to say they're telling me like 30 to 40% of us right now, we chose a light. And because of that, we are going to have victory and success. This is like the shofar blowing for you, Spirit is saying right now. The angels, the people, your guides, they're rejoicing like, yes, she chose the right way finally. Okay. And I love that for all of us. Okay. Because I know that I was definitely at a crossroads, but that's why. So the physical health, you guys just get it together. It was just meant to scare you. It was meant to put you in alignment. Go ahead and get it together, because, baby, you're not stopping anytime soon. You have a beautiful, long road ahead of you. I'm making sure my mic is still on. Okay. Road ahead of you. Yeah, they're telling me right now, many of you guys have taken many losses. Okay, you've taken many losses, but I feel like for many of you, you chose like a certain cup. I'm really feeling Five of Cups energy, right? And it was like, okay, I have these two cups here in front of me that are still upright. I can take these, or I can stay here and I can cry over these other five, right? That was that five, that hand that I just showed you. And I feel like many of you guys were like, hell no, I'm going to take my two cups and I'm going to move the hell on. These are the things that I'm focusing on. Many of you in this period of stillness, you came to grips with what it is that you really want to focus on many of you guys are around my age, right? Maybe 10 to 15 years younger than me, which would put you at about 30, right? And but I feel like you're really at this grips of like, what is it that I'm going to focus on? What is it that I'm going to give my energy to? Right? And I'm going to make these things grow, and I can see that here with this prosperity begins, we got this emotional loss. Okay, but because you're taking that emotional loss, I feel like you restarted the cycle pretty damn early. It's like you don't even have to wait till you get to the end. This is, like I said, this is going to be this DNA upgrade. And this is not just changing for you, this is also changing for your bloodline as well. So your ancestors that have left before you, they will be elevated as well by these choices you make, and the ancestors and the babies that come after you. All right. You chose to, like I said, walk to the light. To the light, Carolyn. All right. You chose to walk in that light, though. And I feel like that's definitely, I feel like you're standing in a place mentally right now where you're just like kind of ready to make these things grow. And many of these things are seeds that you had already planted. For many of you guys, you may have gotten away from these things, I feel. It could have been like you dealing with other people's issues, other people's mindsets. It may have been you just getting distracted by many things around you. And it was kind of like, this is my baby. No, this is what I want to do. This is why I originally started out. And I'm going to go ahead and go back into this energy. And I feel like that's where many of you guys are going right now. And you're going to go ahead and continue with something that you already planted, and you're going to help it grow. And you will be very successful in this. Okay, you will be very, very successful. It's going to grow for generations beyond you. This is the prosperity card. So this is money. Go ahead and do some money work right now. It is Thursday, also the day of expansion. Go ahead and do some money work today. Yeah. If you're feeling blockages financially, go ahead and do some road opener work today. But I would definitely do some attraction work. This is definitely, like I just said, what did I say? One cycle ending. And I said you ended it rather quickly. This was like you got to the finish line and they're like, damn, I didn't even see the race start, right? Like, how did she get there? But it's okay because you did it so elegantly as well, I'm feeling, right? This transformation, it's like you rode in so elegantly as well. Let's go ahead. I want to pull just 3 cards real quick. This isn't going to be a long read. For all my Red Room members, I just want to throw this out there because I know you guys are probably like, what the hell is she doing? How is she doing a reading for them before us? Well, because I'm going to go deep into our readings for us this month. If you're in my Red Room membership, if you guys like these readings, you want to go deeper, we do rituals, all types of stuff. And I owe them some readings because I was sick. But yeah, and we're going to do some other fun things. I got some other fun gifts for you guys. Because I got to make it up to my babies because I did just disappear on y'all, but I appreciate you understanding. We got the Empress card here in reverse. We got the Temperance, the High Priestess. This is, like I said, this is you really elevating. The Seven of Swords and the Chariot. They're saying right now, make sure that this isn't you announcing anything. This is you don't need to announce this, right? Like, oh, I'm new now. I have new DNA. No, you just need to take the hell off and get to running. You don't need to say anything at all. This isn't about secrets. This is just about you being so damn confident in what it is that you're going through. Here's the thing also. There's going to be obstacles, but babes, with this road openers, with this attraction work, it's not going to matter to you. You're going to have much success in what you're doing. You're going to make those obstacles your bitch, they're saying right now. All right. But the thing is this ain't time for a whole lot of talking and chatter. This is time for movement. Okay. So get to moving. Whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, do it. All right. That way that you can have the outcome that you want. You don't have the time for talking and chatter. That's what they had given me the message for earlier. I almost forgot. Was that some of us, you guys, we've been supposed to have been on this and we fell behind a little bit. All right. Because we was probably doing the talking and chattering. And it's not a big deal, they're saying, but they're like, hey, but you got to get on it now. You don't have time for that because you're already this new person. These new roles, the things that you was manifesting and hoping they're coming in, babes, they're coming in. They're already there. All right. So expect new opportunities and things to be showing up, bigger things, right? That's why they're like, you got to get these little small obstacles out the way so that you can handle the bigger ones, because what do they say? Like, as you grow, like as more money, more problems. All right, that's pretty much the gist of it. It's like you had waited to become this long enough, and you are now her. All right, you are now this person. You are no longer in this state of patience. I feel like the alchemy has happened. The change within you has happened. Okay, this is no longer like I don't feel like you're in this place of newness as in the fact that it's like I've never been here before. I'm naive to these things. I don't know what's going on anymore, right? I don't think you're there anymore. I think you are more in a place of I'm not so innocent. Okay. I know what the hell is going on. But to most people, you're going to be showing up as someone completely new, completely different. Okay. Um, but it's you, but it's just like this upgraded version. And that's why they're like, we needed you to take heed. Right. That's where what the shedding was about this time. It was about really finally moving into this new space of who you are showing up as. It's you, not last month in the Red Room, we talked about the authoritarian stepping into your authority. And that's pretty much exactly what this is. Because what they're saying is you're the high priestess. You have the secrets, you have the gifts, you have the wisdom. Now it's time for you to act on it. Okay, like you're no longer, like I said, in this place of waiting for your heart's desires to come true. They are there now. Okay, so the only thing that you are doing right now is just balancing out these energies and getting moving, which I think is a beautiful thing because this is what we've been praying for, right? This is what we wanted. So it's here. So, like I said, yes, do all the attraction work. Okay. I'm going to say this 888 portal. Go ahead, work with that sun energy. Okay. Do all the attraction work for yourself, though. Like I said, if there's any blockages, go ahead and clear those little babies out now. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Um, it's time for you to follow your true heart's calling, your true heart's desire. Doesn't matter if, and they're saying to me right now, it doesn't matter who you may feel like you're letting down. Some of you guys may be changing some things up too. Okay. It's okay. Like I said, you're going through this soul level transformation. This is her. Look at her. She's sparkling. Like there's like new script being written on her soul. Growth 5. That's what I said. That's what this loss was here. That's what that 5 of Cups was. If you went through a loss here recently, that's what it was. It's surrender to the process, simplify your healing, and it's take it in layers. All right, my girlfriend just said that to me the other day. Like, take it in waves. She's absolutely right. Take it in waves. You don't have to do everything at once, but Spirit wanted to bring your attention to certain things. Oh my God. I didn't even read this card, you guys. Moon on our phases. If you guys are not in my Red Room membership, you probably should be. We're going to be doing our reading tomorrow for the moon phases and things. So I'll be posting that up in there tomorrow. Moon phases, though, respect where you are, self care, sync with the cycles. What did I just say? So now they're just confirming. And I had brought out these cards because I wanted to see what are you in right now? Where is your light? Where are you in an alignment at right now? That was just confirmation though, you guys. And tomorrow I'm off work, so I'm definitely gonna go deeper on these readings. I may even go live on my TikTok, but I just wanted to, because I haven't been around, I wanted to come and say hi to everyone. Wow, that was a lot. But that one says the great gathering. It's all coming together from what I read so far, but it's upside down. Yeah, it says intuitive. Hold on. Intuitive, this soul tribe. I don't know. I feel like these are your ancestors. These are your spirit guides. That's why I said you guys aren't doing this on your own either. All right. This is something many of you guys do have a form of sisterhood also. Let's see here, though. We got the great gathering. It's all coming together of intuitive hits in your soul tribe. So many of you guys may be getting downloads as well, or maybe during this period of this time. You guys, stillness is where like literally the change can happen. And it's so crazy. I just watched a video on that the other day. They were saying like your body knows what to do. And when you can just be still for a little while, it can literally start to heal itself. I know with myself, like over this past couple of weeks, my hemoglobin went up from a 7.2 to a 7.7. Is it slow? Yes, but it's progress. Spirit says take it in waves. It doesn't have to be rushed. It doesn't have to be all today. Because the thing is trees don't grow like overnight, right? And for many of you guys, what I see is this is something that you guys have been planting for a while, and it may be something that maybe you started to give up on even. There's no reason to give up on it. Your soul tribes have been gathering for you. All right. And this is, I feel like, one of my favorite prayers I say is the Our Father prayer. And I was going to say, I feel like this is on in heaven as in on earth, meaning in the spiritual and the physical, meaning your ancestors, your spirit guides. They're all tribing together for you, as well as what's happening in heaven is happening on earth. Your soul tribe on earth, your collective is coming together for you. They will start appearing. I am feeling like beacons out of nowhere. And this isn't going to be for many of you guys. You may be, I'm not going to say like influencers, but you guys may have a mission, a purpose. This isn't going to be people that are just in your hometown. While it will be a lot of people close to you and around you, I feel like finally starting to see your light. It's also going to be beacons around the world is what I'm being shown. Such a beautiful thing, you guys. Trust that. They almost got me on this one. It says trust the Niggle. I don't know what the hell a Niggle is. Okay, I ain't never seen this card before, but I feel like this is like trusting in those dark days, right? Trusting in the shadow self, trusting in your darker self, right? In order to bring that light forth. This is, what is this niggling feeling trying to tell you? I don't know. I don't know if I like that word. All right. Anyways, I might read about it in the book. I have a moment here. Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic Teacher. And this is what I was saying. Many of you guys may have a collective in some sort of way. You may teach in some sort of way. You may be some sort of spiritual leader in some sort of way. I mean, let's be real. That's who I talk to. My collective, it has a collective. Okay. I don't really, and I'm not saying this to be cruel or anything. And if you ever find my messages and they attract you, then so be it. And if you don't feel of yourself as this, you have some sort of influence, okay? Whether or not you stepped into it or not, that's on you. But if you're with me, yeah. All right. So I definitely feel like this sisterhood, this bonding, you may even feel more stronger from like women around you at this time. Okay. Also, it says Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So what did I just say? This is other confirmation they are giving us. I did not read this card. I love it when spirit confirms, though. Like I said, as above, so below. I don't, so there's that. And let me see here. Yeah, because we got to see what this damn niggling is, because I mean, I know it's probably a real word. I know they're not being funny, but listen. I ain't never heard it before. '52, you guys, page 52. Trust the niggle. All right. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? That niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient and annoying niggling feeling. They like saying it too. Try as you might, it's there and it ain't going nowhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, of ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting. And until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is the arrow pointing to what is standing in your way, the relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe, your health, whatever it is that you've been avoiding, right? Okay, so I guess I kind of like this card now, which I kind of figured it was something like that. But it says, often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that the intuition is something from higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is the intuitive one. working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. So, like I said, this is that moment of stillness. You are being called to face the niggle right now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. Work your light inquiry. What is your niggling feeling trying to tell you? And what I will say about this is that's what I was feeling with this obstacle card, with this, and what's not the obstacle, but it's basically, like I said, you guys are on your way regardless of what you feel about that or not. If you feel like you're ready, it doesn't matter. It's already started happening. All right. The change is already there. The new opportunities, the bigger opportunities going to be coming. So you're already going to be moving on this new path towards this abundance. Now, what can happen is if you don't deal with this little thing that you've been avoiding right now, it's going to just grow into something bigger, and it's going to block you more on your path because you're already on the path. It doesn't matter. That's not changing. All right. So it's like, you know what this is. Go ahead and deal with whatever this situation is so that it doesn't grow on you further down the path when you're already like in motion. And then it's like, oh, this thing pops back up that you didn't take the time to deal with. I hope that makes sense to you. All right. I do want to pick a couple of more from our emotional deck, and then we're going to go ahead and close out this reading today, you guys. I hope this message brings you some clarity about everything that's been going on. Like I said, you don't have to rush anything. You don't even have to do anything. It's already happening. It's already moving. This card says divine timing. All right. So what's going to happen is they want you to continue resting, pouring into yourself, into your feminine energy. Continue to getting these downloads. Trust the universe, follow the flow, patience, and signs. Like I said, continue getting these downloads. They're going to continue to further opening you up to more signs along your path to help you. I just kind of wanted to help you guys kind of understand what this period of stillness has been over these past couple of weeks, if you've been in it. For some, it could also be this Mercury retrograde, right? So there may be some things that maybe you also need to make sure that you're communicating well with others as well. Inner darkness, and this is that card I was feeling here. It says hold safe space, knowing patterns, release versus feeding. Okay, so what energies are you going to release versus what are you going to hold on to? That goes back into that Five of Cups energy, because this is going to kind of determine the transformation that you make. If you choose to hold on to brooding and things like that, well, you're not going to get very far, right? You're not walking towards that light, no matter what it is that's happening around you. And it's kind of crazy that these cards, the colors are very uncanny, very similar there. So this is very much you using your wisdom, your higher self. This is definitely some shadow work that you may be dealing with also in the background. So maybe, like I said, some health, there's some things that you have been avoiding. Learning different patterns. This is pattern recognition for you, so that way you can learn not to repeat things, right? I had made a post a few weeks ago and some women didn't like it. But basically, my thing is once you realize a pattern in your life, you'll stop repeating it, because it's not just one area. Normally we repeat these patterns, and it's normally all areas, right? You don't normally just neglect yourself in one area. You normally neglect yourself in all areas. So that's something there. We got that divine timing, and also earth grounding during this antler full moon. So this may be when it started for many of you guys, was during this buck full moon that we had. All right. Which was, I'm interested myself in the exact date, because they're basically giving us a clue when this could have happened for a lot of us. Was June 29th. Yeah, and I was going to say the 20th. So yeah, around June 29th, this is when this change started taking place. So some of you guys made a notice that around that time, from that point on, you kind of maybe it went into like a period of closure, or maybe just, hermit mode, kind of really maybe getting deep down, thinking these questions, going internally, what is it that I want? And I feel like, like you're still, some of you guys may still be in this brooding period, and it's okay. It's no time. You don't have to rush. What they're saying is go ahead and ground yourself a lot during this time, because that's going to help you as you grow your new antlers. All right. The buck, I don't know. I spoke about this in another video, but basically their antlers fall off during that time and they grow new antlers, completely new, and it's going to help you to deal with these new bigger obstacles, these new bigger things in front of you, and then you're just growing bigger. Every year when they grow bigger, they're more beautiful, they're more seen, and that's exactly what's happening to you. Okay, I feel like you're really reaching out, and I feel like at the same time of you reaching out, though, you have this stealth, like this inner beast that's in you that is I don't want to say she's dying to get out, because she's not, but she's very much present within you. It's a very strong inner dark feminine goddess type energy that I feel like is very strong in you. But this is going to help you to calm your mind, connect to your body, put you back in a place of mindfulness and nature. When you're feeling like a little bit more floaty, or like things are just all over the place, go ahead and ground. That's going to help bring your mind back into body, back into earth. Okay. Because I feel like right now is a very spiritual time for you. So you might be having very heightened senses and heightened awareness. And that may at times kind of throw you off, or kind of have you feeling that foggy, floaty feeling. Go ahead, get outside, get in nature and ground. That's really going to help you. But yeah, baby, you are going through these changes. You are growing on our Mother Earth right now. Okay. Spend time in these moon phases. Continue working with the moon phases. I am working on the focus guide for 2027 now, so that will be ready at the end of the year. But you guys, if you don't have this year's copy, I'm telling you, join the Red Room, because we definitely, you get access to all of that in there. All right. But yeah, it's pertinent. Work with the moon cycles right now. It's going to help you. It's going to help you to move forward. And I'm going to pull just one last card from, I don't know what I call this deck, but I haven't pulled a card from this deck in a long time. If you guys like the reading, that's not even a card. If you guys like the reading, though, go ahead and make sure you leave a thumbs up. It says, you think someone is lying. They are. Follow your intuition, your gut on these things. It says, get the fuck outside, move your ass. So that was more confirmation on that grounding. Your body is pissed at you again. So many of you guys, this is your health. This is you working out. And this is blue. Go ahead and burn you some blue candles for your health and things like that. If you're dealing with anything right now, it says you are the best thing to ever happen to you. Go easy on your ass, buy your own damn drink. So yeah, fill your own cup right now. This is that sacral energy, that orange. Take care of yourself right now. Keep pouring into you. It's okay. Get a little selfish right now, right? I feel like I said, feed that inner beast, because baby, you are shining. Love, light, and lingerie. And I will talk to you soon, tomorrow.